How's it going, everyone? Okay, so we're gonna do another hardware bot submission. Just because I lost sound in the last video, you can just go through and see what I'm doing. Apparently, running on the first test at real time took away from my actual recording, took away the audio. So I'm just gonna show how to do another proper submission. This one's gonna be 3D Mark 11, and this time I'm gonna try to beat my previous score from the last video that I posted. So I'm going to be using GPU Tweak 3 here for the GTX 1080. It's all on stock settings for CPU and RAM, so 4800 megatransfers per second on JEDEC speeds. So it's not much. But we will beat my score just because I'm going to overclock it for this test. Should be able to do almost 100 there, so we'll apply that. So it should be good there to test it out. And what we're going to do is we're going to check, because there's multiple different rankings for this one. Performance is going to give you global and hardware points. Extreme is going to give you hardware points, and entry is going to give you hardware points. I'll be going in for performance because that's the last test that I did, and I know for sure I can beat my score and give me some more hardware points. So I'm hoping to beat my score by quite a bit with this test here. And since I am just on stock settings on the CPU, it should be okay, but I will be revisiting this test, doing extreme and entry as well. If you'd like to see a video about that, just let me know in the comment section below, and I will also make a video about extreme and entry and just show how everything looks and what score I got. The card's not been BIOS modded yet, and it's just all basically stock, just overclocked slightly. I will be doing a BIOS mod on this card and make it so I can put more voltage into the core, so that's just gonna be on for a later date, and I'm gonna try to beat some records. So we're just gonna run this test. Should be fairly, so we're back here and we beat our score from last time. Alright, so we're done and we beat our score. Not bad. 28,655. That does beat our score by almost 1,000 points from last time, which is where I was looking to be. Last time, what I was saying before the audio cut out on me was we put our actual test here, put it up in the corner. We open up our CPU-Z. This is how I do my validations. I like to make sure I do proper validations with lots of CPU-Z and a couple GPU-Z tabs. What we'll do is we'll throw this down here. We'll put 3 boxes down below, 1 box up above, like so. Then we'll get our GPU-Z tabs here. So we'll put 1 down below, 1 up above. Now, 1 above is going to just cross the bottom one a little bit. The bottom one, though, is just going to be our sensors. Our top one, make sure it is overlapped the bottom one, and it's going to be our graphics card to show all full details on that. The GPU-Z, we're going to do CPU tab, memory tab, mainboard tab, memory tab, and SPD tab. So that's how we do it there, and we just take a screenshot of that. Alright, so once you get a screenshot done, what's going to show on the GPU-Z is that you actually took a screenshot. That's okay. That's all we need. Remember our points here, 28,655. And we got to have this page as well open, which is for our URL code. URL code is just a code for your browser, and you need to have that. So we just take that, we copy it. We go into HWbot.org, make sure you have yourself a actual profile made. We gotta go submit score. We gotta scroll down into, so you'll have the contest up above, which I am participating for Canada. We have processors, video card, and benchmarks. We also have motherboard and disk as well. So memory, video card, processor, motherboard, and disk. We're going to scroll down till we see 3D Mark Performance, which is the test that I just ran. And we're going to click Submit. So we did 28,655. All right, so once you have that punched in, you just gotta make sure your system is correctly put into place too. So I'm using the 13900K, water custom, GTX 1080, stock air, uh, motherboard, water custom, and your RAM as well if you want to do all that. So verification screenshot, we're gonna scroll down, click onto the screenshot that you saved. The URL code, you're gonna paste that URL code from over here, which is give you your top. Make sure you have it fully up and copied. Paste that in there. Check that I have read the rules and all that. So everything looks good. And what we can do is submit. And that's it. That's how you submit a proper score for this test. So I did gain myself another 3 points onto from yesterday's video. I got 20 points out of the for this test just for the hardware. It's not for global points, but for hardware, which is perfect. Gaining points, even though you only gain a few points at a time, is what you want to do. You want to continuously try to improve on your scores and try to beat other people's scores as well. That is it, everybody. That is how you submit a proper score for 3D Mark 11, 3D Mark 03, all those kind of tests that have graphics and CPU put in place. You just got to make sure you do a proper verification each time. Make sure everything looks just like what you saw there. And then you just submit. Make sure you have your screenshot. Make sure you have a picture of your actual system that you were overclocking and benching on. And you got a proper verification screenshot. If anyone has any other questions, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that smash. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing helps out this channel a lot. If you would like to learn more, I do have a lot of live videos and other videos in place as well. Again, thank you for watching, and as always, don't forget to get her done.